What's up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and I am coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop ATL Season 4, the reunion Part 1. So, did you guys enjoy it? Y'all had me a good ass damn time with that reunion last night. I was cracking up the whole entire time. We didn't have no threats of fights. Okay, at least we didn't believe any of the goddamn threats that happened to jump off. It was just classic shade throwing, shit talking. Good times, y'all. Good times. So anyway, let's get to the review, shall we? Let's talk about the host, Nina Parker. We like Nina. Nina is good for this job. I like the fact that Mona has decided to give up the ghost. We didn't like Mona there. It was too many issues. Mona was cock-blocking in so many ways. You could tell who her favorite was. You could tell who she didn't like. And she scared the fuck out of everybody with the exception of a couple of people. Okay, so yeah, Mona didn't need to do it. She gave it to Nina. We've seen Nina a couple of other times. Nina hosted a few other things for Mona. You can tell that Nina watches the show. And it ain't just somebody up there, Monique, that doesn't really watch a show and don't really know what the fuck is going on, okay? Kind of coming to conclusions on their own. So yeah, and Nina is a good combination of well-spoken, ratchet, messy, nice person. So she works out well, okay? We gonna give the extreme side eye to them motherfucking Bud Light bottles that was in the background. I was just like, nah, Mona. Bitch, we couldn't get a champagne at least, nigga. We had to get the lowest, cheapest fucking beer on the damn line up there, Bud Light. I'm sure Bud Light spent a lot of money. That ain't what I'm saying. But motherfucker, can we get some shit that's bubbly, you know, champagne, Corbel, where the fuck your Martini and Rossi? It ain't even have to be high end. God damn, they had the nerve to have some damn wine goblets up there. This is like you couldn't even put no mugs up there. Y'all, they was doing the most with that background. But I was just like, okay, don't Mona sell mix? We could even have put that up there, Mona, you slipping. But you guys, let me get my shoes on here, okay? So much about the stage and the setup and the host and everything. How'd you guys think everybody looked? For the most part, you guys, I didn't think that there was anybody that was stand out beautiful or real fucked up. I thought everybody just looked all right. Okay, let me go down my notes here. Mimi was cool. Blonde wig did throw me, but you know, I guess she was kind of going for that beachy look. The blonde was a different look for Mimi though. Carly, as usual, the bitch looked like she fixing to go ice skating. She just loved that net. I said, girl, you was no. Rashida and Kirk was channeling their inner Last Dragon. Them motherfuckers that then sat down with their stylist and was just like, we gonna do something totally different. We gonna go Asian on their ass, okay? Although I was just like, nah, Rashida missed the mark. I couldn't feel it with that big hair. You know, Rashida looks best with black hair. She's such a beautiful girl. Why fuck it up with this ombre thing? I know that's what's happening right now, but no, you need to stick with the black. She had all her shit on. I guess you was just like, fuck it, I'm everything, bitch. I'm putting on necklaces and earrings, sequins and, you know, shoulder pads. I said, bitch, you got entirely too much on. Erica, I thought she looked pretty, very understated, just with your regular old bob. Scrappy and Bambi, okay, they look nice and they white, you know. Scrappy, he real bufferina, swole, you know, just a little too tight. Speaking of too tight, jock. I just want them to go up in the next size. Just, it be too grabbed up in here, y'all, right? Like armpits, you know, deodorant. It's gonna be smelling. Stevie J and Jocelyn, again, very understated. Okay, Stevie J had on black, Jocelyn had on a black blazer, and damn, you was close to me. Nigga, you was gonna hit the side of my car. Stevie J's just black pants, black shirt, Jocelyn black blazer, and some white and black kind of printed pants. She looked cool. I was surprised. No boobage, nothing, you know, no shit out or anything. The extras, I mean, who can I think of? Ariane, you guys. What is going on exactly with Ariane? She was so cute and so edgy and so fashionable these last few seasons. And then this season, the bitch just fell off. I was like, I bet you that motherfucker is a vegetarian. You know how when vegetarians come out, all of a sudden, they just look sickly and shit. Bitch, you need to eat you some meat. That green lace, it depressed me. I was just like, this is not the color for her. Then she had on this orange ass lipstick. Her lips looked like they were just like, I was like, no, Ariane, no. And who else did I leave off, you guys? Y'all tell me. The extras I don't really care about. Y'all just, whoever I left out, y'all leave that down in the comments. Who was your favorite? My favorite, actually, I think would have to be Erica. My worst, hands down, was Carly. And then we got an honorable mention for Rashida, okay? That bitch was getting her Verdine white on. So So you guys, we start the show off with your girl Jocelyn, okay? And you can tell from the way Jocelyn is answering these very first questions that Jocelyn is in a special kind of fucking mood. Messy, quite shady, just kind of in an old fucked up bad mood, okay? You guys, good for us, the viewer, bad for everybody on stage. Because this kind of Jocelyn, you don't know what the fuck she gonna say. She is very uncontrollable. But I was just like, I'm here for this Jocelyn tonight. She is throwing that shit out left and right. I guess the producers was just like, look, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say, just do not fight no damn body. And she just took that shit and ran with it, right? Started off salty. What did she say? I no longer think with my heart. I now think with my brain, and I think with my pockets. And he do the same thing, so I think we great. And still fuck every now and again. I was just like, oh. So yeah, Jocelyn was like, bitch, you nice to me, I'm nice to you. You bitchy to me, bitch, I'm gonna be bitchy to you. And I bet you I'm gonna out bitch your ass. And how about them trying to always invite the wrath of Jocelyn on everybody? Gonna ask Rashida, did she feel like Jocelyn needed to apologize for the way she acted at the reunion? Rashida was just like, no, you ain't gonna put that shit on me. I said that we all can just move on, so let's move on. And we immediately saw Nina kind of pit Jocelyn against the rest of the cast, kind of setting the tone of the night. It was like, where were you that first episode? And Jocelyn was like, fuck, they told me I couldn't come on this motherfucker. Mona said I was beating too much ass and I had to pay some kind of way. But I'm gonna roll with this Puerto Rico thing. You know, I was trying to get my mind right. I need to control my anger a little bit. What I don't understand is why they picking at me. What did I do so bad that makes you bitches want to keep my fucking name in you biff suckers? This whole thing with Mimi getting an apology, I was with Jocelyn like, what the fuck I need to apologize for? Your ass at that reunion was slick with the mouth. You was coming down them stairs and thought you was gonna say some shit. Yeah, you caught these fucking hands too, bitch. Okay, everybody can get it. Them's the results of battle. We don't apologize. Bitch, you just take the licking and keep on ticking. So then Nia was just like, Lord, let me get off of Mimi here. Carly girl, did you think that Jocelyn was going to go off on you? You look genuinely hurt about that last episode. Carly was just like, well, no, I didn't. And Jocelyn was just like, well, we can't hear you, girl. Open your mouth like when you suck dick. I was just like, oh my God. Everybody in the fucking audience was cracking up. I was just like, oh, that Jocelyn. Carly giggled and kind of laughed it off. I did kind of feel sorry for Carly because you could tell that she is kind of hurt about what happened with her and Jocelyn. But I was just like, hey, you on the show to do a job, Carly, right? This is what happens when they throw your job back in your face, okay? We all know that Carly is messy. We have been saying it since season 1. You guys can go back and look at all my reviews. I got a playlist made up for you guys and everything and see. Carly's always been messy. Like I said, that's the job that she's on the show to do. Move the storyline, remember? Ain't shit changed but today, but see what happens is they throw you under the bus when it conveniences them. Now Mona is taking the route of making Carly look stupid. And Carly shouldn't let them use her like that. I mean, did you guys think that Jocelyn was wrong for calling Carly out? You know, I mean, Jocelyn is friends with Carly to get the gossip. Okay, we all know that. So Jocelyn, you know, for her to just kind of jump on Carly like that, it was unwarranted only because Carly is just doing what she's been doing all this time. I think that the fact that Jocelyn was, you know, like I said, she's unpredictable, uncontrollable. She was pissed hearing that shit about Mimi and Stevie J, and her emotions got the best of her, and she took it out on Carly. But, you know, what you guys think? Do you think that Carly is getting kind of thrown under the bus, or is this just par for the course? This is what you signed up for. Now, y'all, this mess with Baby Knees and Jock and Cena, like, I'm over it. Like, we got a good giggle. We got a good laugh off of their storyline. The beginning of the season, the shit was funny. And then it just became too much. It became redundant. It made Cena look stupid. It made Baby Knees look stupid. It made Jock look like an ass who's just fucking everybody and making babies all over the town. It was just like, okay, yo, we got it. I want Cena to go cook her goddamn baby some breakfast and get off of this damn show. It's not a good look for her. She seems to be very proud of the fact that her and Jock never stopped fucking around. I sat there and I watched Baby Knees, and you know, you could tell that she was upset about the shit that they were talking about. I was just like, yeah, I'm just... And I would like to mention that we got a very different Carly Red in this segment of the show than we did when she was talking to Jocelyn. She was all docile and shit with Jocelyn. Ain't wanting to push that button. But that bitch was real about it when she was sitting up there trying to tell us that Jock still want her. Okay, all that, he want to fuck me. He said just sitting up here on this stage that he wanted to fuck me tonight. And I want better for you, baby knees. I was just like, now why is she doing all this stomping and yelling and screaming and flipping her hair around? I said, see, this is why we call her crackhead Carly Red, because all that is so unnecessary. The turn up did not require that. They all up here arguing over this old outside smelling nigga. Like, I'm telling you, maybe like they say, maybe Jock got the bomb ass D-I-C-K. He just seems whack to me for the shit that he's doing. Like, I think Jock is funny, but like this storyline with him and all the women and everything, I was just like, okay, yeah, over it. Shit, I was more interested in the fucking argument that, you know, Nina turns around and goes, Scrappy, okay, puts the attention on him when we talking about all these fucking babies that Jock got. And she was just like, you know, how have you escaped not having no whole bunch of kids? Because we all know that Scrappy loves the ladies too. And Scrappy gonna say, well, God don't put more on you than you can handle, okay? And then here go that slick ass Erica over there talking about, no, they all have abortions. And I was just like, oh my God. So her and Bambi started arguing back and forth. And Bambi was just like, shut up, bitch, with that old nappy ass bob, okay? Wesley Snipes. And Scrappy was like, Wesley Snipes. Oh my God, that shit was so funny, because I was just like, now Roxanne, why you ain't thought about Wesley Snipes all this time? Shit, look, I think Erica's actually very pretty. I don't think that Erica looks like Wesley Snipes per se, okay, but when you focus your eyes and squint them real hard and look at her for a little while, bitch, you can see a little resemblance. That Jock and Cena and baby knees, like, you guys think that they'll be back next season? And shit, I guess we gonna see if Scrappy and Erica and Bambi be back next season. Some tell me that they all gonna be back, child. Kirk and Rashida, you know, you already know that we over this storyline. I ain't even got shit to say about it, okay? They gonna bring Ashley up there, and yeah, we got a little replay of, you know, the shit, all the shit that she said to Rashida, but I'm just like, whatever. They start talking about the Buckhead apartment and, you know, Rashida's 5 albums. I said, D-Lo, nigga, who bought them fucking 5 albums? I was looking at Kirk up there with his fucking face and his goddamn kimono on. I said, nigga, you ain't show enough. Get your ass up. That bitch looked like a goddamn solid gold dancer. I said, nigga, you had to put all that on. Her fucking hair was all just a... I said, Rashida, no. Now, y'all, Mimi and Margot and Nico, again, we over this subject. It's just been so done to death. Okay, I will say that I think that the bald head look on Margot looks nice. She's such a peculiar looking woman. But she looks nice, you guys. She got like a square head. You know, she got like some holding. You can, you know, it's like some handles right here. I thought she looked nice. The orange looked good on her. I liked her makeup, all of that. They start up on the whole Mimi thing, this fucking book. Who is trying to read about Mimi's life? Nico say he got the book already written up. Like, what you wrote on, nigga, if you ain't had a story? Like, how you... I was just like, oh my God, they don't get off this damn stage. Like Jocelyn said, she should have known that he was full of shit, because look at him. He looked like shit. And his bitch look like a dick right now. Okay, so don't say nothing. Margot sitting there like this, like, why are you so mad? You should try yoga, with the damn calm, cool, collected, classy approach. I said, bitch, calm, cool, collected, classy don't work with these ratchet motherfuckers, okay? What you should have said is fuck you. Nigga, if you ain't got a good response to somebody, a fucking fuck you will suffice every goddamn single time. But something was weird about the editing on that part. Was it just me? Because all of a sudden they started talking about, you know, the whole thing with Eva and everything. Remember, Mimi said, my daughter will never call you daddy. And then suddenly Deb was in it. Hold up. There's a bigger picture in here. So now I'm pissed off. There's a baby involved in this. And you from the streets. You know what time it is. You don't mess with the kids. Okay, my dad was just like, fuck that. But I was just like, huh? How did Deb get in it? So I was just like, they didn't cut some shit Mona shenanigans, y'all. That's it. Then, all of a sudden, Jocelyn jumps in. Nigga, go make a baby. You 45, you ain't got no kids. Nigga, you are undercover. Cause a nigga who ain't got no kids, look, lady, you 45, you ain't got no kids. You got a kid. He got a kids. Kurt got some kids. Where your kids at? Go make some kids and start trying to get everybody else to call you daddy. Cause guess what? You don't fuck no pussy. Cause if you fuck some pussy, you'll have some babies. Everybody was just like, oh my God. Nico and Margot again, the calm, cool, classy, collected approach. He don't try to sit up there and say that he is the reason why Mimi blew up. I said, now see, this is when we be thinking we too important, Nico. We all know that the reason why you on the show is Mimi. How you sit up here and try to, they be killing me with this storyline shit. I'm the reason why you here. Nigga, let's not forget. I'm just tired of them, okay? And then we got the, we got the fake fight. That damn Stevie J announcing that he gonna fight him right now. He gonna say it 4 times though, and let security get themselves together to get enough time to run their ass up on stage, okay? Security and Jocelyn, did you guys hear? I'm just trying to make sure my husband okay. Okay, that bitch was like, we don't go? Oh, okay, because I fucked somebody up. Security, of course, breaks him up. Nico and Stevie J are not going to fight. They're not fighters. Niggas in the street, we don't make announcements. We just jump up and fuck somebody up. Whatever. I'm over Mimi and Nico and all them too. I don't give a fuck if Margot gay. I don't give a fuck if Nico gay. Hey, fine. I'm done though. And then lastly, you guys, the Jessica Dime little segment, okay? I think it's very obvious that Jessica Dime and Jocelyn, they made nice with each other and we weren't privy to it, okay? It was very apparent because Jessica, you could tell from her reactions to everything that Jocelyn said, okay? Wasn't an attitude in sight, okay? She was just a giggling and a laughing and a hee-hee and a ha-ha. I was just like, what's this about? Sure enough, when she gets up on the stage, they ace boom coons again. Oh, it's just a misunderstanding, a whole bunch of she said. Jocelyn was just like, even though we knew each other back in the day, we wasn't hanging out, and Jessica was just like, that's not true. I considered you a friend, okay? And I don't really call too many bitches my friend. So I was just like, oh, okay, so I guess Jessica's gonna play this a little differently. And she's smart to try to do so. Because when Jessica came on the show, we liked her. She seemed cool, she seemed pretty laid back. And somewhere along the middle of the damn season, Jessica flipped the switch and then just became unlikable. And most people don't really like new motherfuckers anyway. For us to like her, and then for her to fuck that up and think that she was gonna come for Jocelyn in a different kind of way, like, no girl, this was okay. So I think somebody then got in her ear and was just like, bitch, play this a little different. You need to be Jocelyn's friend. Maybe Jessica can be the friend that Jocelyn has next season. I think they're gonna play that storyline up. So Jocelyn, I never say anything negative about you. I never say anything offensive to you or anything. So she didn't understand why Jessica was coming at her that way. So where did the confusion come in? Well, we all point our fingers to crackhead Carly Red. I was just like, see how they do you, Carly? Motherfuckers need you until they don't need you no more. Jocelyn and Jessica, they make nice. They hug it out, okay? Jocelyn kind of switches up her narrative. The thing is, like, I like pussy a little bit more than I like dick. I mean, he doesn't mind me liking girls. It's just what I like. Child, I guess that's new on us, including Stevie J. He was just like, oh yeah, I thought you liked the beefcake a little bit more. And then the show ended with, Jocelyn having a bone to pick with Mimi and just calling her a liar. And she always acting like she's so holy. And I was just like, now what is she talking about? So then Mimi was just like, well, we had an episode where we all agreed to keep quiet. And I was just like, oh my God. Okay, all this talk about threesomes, Mimi, please tell me you didn't do a threesome with Jocelyn and Stevie J. Like, look, if that's what you want to do, fine. Threesomes, whatever. You couldn't find 2 other motherfuckers to fuck around with. I was just like, why do you keep handing over your reputation to other people? Take control of your life, girl. I hope that ain't what they gonna tell us next week. Something else for somebody else to hold over her fucking head. Don't be promising the shit. Oh my God. But the way they edit these things, that might not be what it is, but they sure didn't want us to believe that. So I don't know what y'all thought. Anyway, that was the part 1 of the reunion. I guess we'll get the conclusion next week. Alright, you guys, that's it. I gotta go get my car washed. I am going to put suggestions for top of the blogs up on my Instagram tonight because, and top of the blogs probably still won't be up until Thursday, but I got shit to do at the end of this week. I need to get my videos out the way. Okay, so yeah, y'all look out for that on Instagram. Y'all follow me on Instagram if you ain't already, itsrox. And that is it. Y'all make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.